and they grab him. Where do they take him? To the Nu'man. He looks at him. He says, well, you know, I'm sorry to tell you this. You came on the wrong day. He says, why? He says, you came. I had 2 days because of my 2 Najimain. We're gonna sacrifice you. We're gonna put the blood on one of the. طول بالك شوف كذا. Sunnah. We have to carry it out. Okay, طيب. He says, طيب. I just left my family. My kids were screaming out of hunger. My wife, at least, so they wouldn't wait for me. Let me go back and tell them that I'm going to be killed, so they take care of me. Looks at him. He says, do you have anybody here that would put his life on the line for you? انتبه من المؤمنين رجال صدقوا ما عاهدوا الله عليه. Do you have anybody here? He says, he sees one by the name of Sharik. Sharik was from his native land. And this guy, Sharik, was one of the persons that stays with this king. قال له يا شريك ابن عدي ما من الموت انهزام. Sharik, I'm not running away from death. يا شريك ابن عدي ما من الموت انهزام. من لأطفال صغار عدموا طعم الطعام. Who's going to feed the small young orphans? بين جوع واصطبار وسقام. بين جوع واصطبار وسقام. يا أخ كل كريم أنت من قوم كرام. يا أخ النعمان جد لي بضمان والتزام ولقى الله بأني راجع قبل الظلام. Meaning, vouch for me in front of Nu'man, and I'll give you my word, my oath, that I'll be back before sundown. Sharik says, okay, Billu, أصلح الله الملك. معلش, I got him, he's under my protection. If he doesn't come back, you can kill me instead. Okay. The guy goes. He goes, the sun's about to set. As the sun's setting, the king looks at his Sharik, the one that vouched. قال له لقد ذهب ربعك. A quarter of you has been eliminated. As the sun is setting more, قال له لقد ذهب نصفك. Now your half is gone. لقد ذهب ثلاث أرباعك. 3/4 of you are gone, meaning you're about to die. And they see dust coming from afar. It says, أصلح الله الملك, wait. They wait, and surely enough, it was that Bedouin coming. The man was surprised. I did not believe that you were going to come back. What made you come back? Dini, my religion. Says, your religion ordered you? Says, نعم. من لا عهد له لا دين له. Whoever does not, or whoever is not true to the covenant, has no religion. He looks at Sharik, he says, أما أنت يا شريك فما تركت لأحد من الوفاء من شيء. أما أنت يا هذا الإعرابي فما تركت لأحد من الجود من شيء فلا أكون ألأم الثلاثة. Meaning, what you guys have showed me today is way beyond fulfilling an oath in covenant, and I will not be the worst of the 3. I'm going to eliminate the order of capital punishment against the 2 of you. This existed. The oath existed. These people who were true to their oath, who were called men in the real sense of the word in the pre-eras of before. حتى بأصحاب الحسين سلام الله عليه. The people, the companions of Imam al-Hussein. Imam al-Hussein arrived in Karbala. How many people were with him? 32. 32. Why? Imam al-Hussein from the get-go told them, listen, you're not coming with me for me to give you positions. Whoever wants to leave me right now, you can leave me. And they started leaving at night till he arrived in Karbala with 32 people. Where did the rest of the 40 go? They came from the other army. They became 72. They left them. But the 32 were the elite. Elite. At the time of the Holy Prophet in Mecca, some of the companions would walk up to the Prophet and would say, Ya Muhammad, The only reason that we cannot come sit by you and listen to your Quran is that those people, هؤلاء الأعبد ورائحة جبابهم, those black people next to you and the smell of their clothing. إنهم ما اتبعوك إلا على رغيف وجدوه عندك. The only reason these people followed you because you have something to feed them. Ashab al-Hussein were different, the companions of Imam al-Hussein. He brings them, he's 32 elite, plus the 40 that join, he brings them, and he gives them the option. He says, هذا الليل قد غشيكم فاتخذوه جملا, take this night, and you can leave me. He says, we will never leave you. Hussein alayhi salam on the night of Karbala spent the night supplicating, praying, looks at his men and he says, I do not know ما رأيت رجال, I did not know men better than these men that I have here. I do not know anybody like these men that I have. Why? He said it for the nations to come, that please at least make us look good, carry the same torch, and at least have some sense of manhood within you. Some sense. Don't be hidden within your own clothing. The secrets that you lead. Ahlul Bayt, the companions of Imam Hussein, did not have any secrets within them. They were there. They were there, apparent for everybody. Al-Hussein alayhi salam on the battle of Karbala, we all heard the story about Abdullah al-Radi', the child of Imam Hussein. The child of Imam Hussein, Al-Hussein alayhi salam grabs the child. He comes and there's nobody left out of his Ahlul Bayt. He brings the child and he says what? He says, Ya qawm, people, army, the enemies, this is my son. I introduce you to my son Abdullah, the infant, 6 months old. Asquhu sharbatan min al-ma. Feed him a glass of water. Give him some water. Take him. They said, no, this and this. Stop. Looking at this narration, I looked at all the books. And I found one book has this narration, and it was one of the later books. And I was very uncomfortable, personally, with this narration. Why? Hussein alayhi salam came out to Karbala with the slogan that says, Hayhat minna dhilla. Nay unto disgrace. Right? So here he comes, he says, please feed my child water. Didn't Imam Hussein think about what if they were to take the child? Did he trust them? What if they were to take the child somewhere else and keep him away from the eyes of Hussein and attack Hussein? Does he know he wanted to prove to the people? Prove to the people, can't you see the dead? So what's the real story here? The real story is that Imam Salamullahi alayhi, he looks and he sees all his children, his family, dead on the sand of Karbala. They say Hussein looked at the camp of Al-Aqil and he found it empty. Looked at the camp of Al-Talib, looked at the camp of Al-Ja'far, they're all empty. People died, dead on the sands of Karbala. And Hussein alayhi salam looks ila al-ashab, wal-ikhwa, wal-awlad, wal-shuhada. And they're all mujazzalin ala sa'idi Karbala. And he starts chanting out to the people. He says, Ya abtal al-safa wa ya fursan al-hayja. Men, brave men. إخوتي يا أبطال الصفا ويا فرسان الهيجاء إخوتي ما لي أناديكم فلا تسمعون وأأمركم فلا